Namaskar. Here we will be discussing the very most important topic in the accountancy, that is rules of accounting. In this golden rules will be taking care of certain types of accounts also, because for understanding the golden rule of accountancy we have to understand the types of accounts also. So what happens, we know that account is a systematic presentation of transaction. Account is a systematic presentation of transactions that is related to particular head. So when some transactions are there, there are several heads made, some subjects are made, some heads are made. An account shows the summarized records of the transactions related to concerned person or thing. So we'll take example. One entity, entity means business entity, deals with various suppliers and customers. The business entity deals with various suppliers and the customers. Each of the suppliers and customers will have a separate account. Please mark it. Each supplier and each customer will have separate account. Time being, you keep it in mind, your bank account. Bank will have separate account for all its customers. And who are the supplier for the bank? Those who are lending the money. So whether you are depositing the money or whether you are taking out the loan, in both cases either you are supplier or you are customer. So bank is maintaining separate account for each supplier, for each customer. An account may be related to a thing which can be tangible as well as intangible. Yes, account can contain some things which can be tangible, means visible, like land, building, furniture, etc., which we can touch. Account is expressed in a statement form. It has two sides. Left side is debit, right side is credit. The debit is denoted with capital DR and credit is denoted as capital C, small r. So this is the basic types of accounts. This is the basic types of, there are three basic types of account. Number one is personal account, number two is real account, and number three is nominal account, sorry. Personal account will be further divided. Real account will be further divided. Nominal account and nominal account will be under studying. So there are only three types of accounts, and we have to understand all these three, because understanding of all these three are much more important to understand the golden rule of accountancy. Unless until we understand the difference between these all three, unless until we are fully conversant with all these three accounts, it will be difficult to understand golden rules of accounting. Golden rule of accounting is very easy. Golden rules of accounting is very easy if you concentrate, and it's very difficult if you don't concentrate. So it's up to you. If you want to learn golden rules of accounting, if you want to make it easy, please concentrate on the issue. Otherwise, whole life is very small. If some confusion comes into the mind, this golden rule of accounting does not get cleared from the mind. So please concentrate and understand. Once again I repeat, types of accounts are three: personal account, real account, nominal account. Personal account is related to a person, and those who have legal background or accounts background, they know that person means natural person also, juristic person also, artificial person also. Company is a juristic person, artificial person. Being a human being, we are natural person. So person means natural person also, juristic person also, artificial person also. So all business entities, all business, Reliance Industries, it's a business entity. So it's a person, artificial person, juristic person, but they are person. Mukesh Ambani, he is natural person. So if some account is maintained, the personal account is maintenance of personal account of Mukesh Ambani ji is natural person, but personal account. And maintenance of account of Reliance Industry is also personal account, but it is of artificial person, it is a juristic person. So that we have to understand. Here it is mentioned natural and artificial. Artificial is known as juristic also, and many times business entity have seen representative account also. Real account. Real account is totally related to things. Real account is totally related to things can be tangible, things can be intangible. The things which can be physically touched, that is called tangible, like building, machinery, transport, vehicle. These all are the tangible items. As far as intangible is concerned, it's basically intellectual property, copyright, patent, goodwill, reputation, name and fame. These all are the intangible items. The tangible and intangible items are the tangible and intangible come under real account, and nominal account is different, that we'll understand one by one. So personal account, these are types of accounts are related to persons. Here persons means natural persons, persons means artificial persons. Actually, artificial persons nomenclature has been given here. So here what happens in the case of salary, when it is payable to an employee, it is known how much amount is payable to each of the employee. So it is known that how much amount is payable to the each of the employees. But collectively it is called salary payable account. That account is known as salary payable account. So it is representative account. This is the representative. Salary payable account is representative. For example, Reliance Industries account is artificial account. Salary payable account is representative account, and salary goes to the employees. So all employees are having their own account, and that is known as natural account. So these all are the varieties of personal account. So please understand. Now the golden rule comes. Golden rule is debit the receiver, credit the giver. This is the golden rule. Once again, debit the receiver, credit the giver. In personal account, if it is paid to Mr. Mohan, so Mohan account will be debited, and giver account, Reliance account, will be credited. Got confused? Not to worry. You take example of your bank account. When bank account gives you the money, so you are receiver. When bank gives you the money, that means you are the receiver of the money. Once you are the receiver of the money, then your account is debited. Please check your passbook. Whenever you are taking the money, your account is debited. Account of Mr. Mohan is debited. So the first golden rule is debit the receiver and credit the giver. In double entry system, debit is done in the receiver and simultaneously credit is done in the giver. Please keep it in mind while thinking that it is like a bank transaction. Number one. Secondly, you think yourself as accountant. You are accountant of the company. You are company. If you are company, you know that Mohan is to be paid 100 rupees after 10 days. So that is your liability. And Mohan account is there. Each head, so every person is having separate accounts. We can call ledger also. So separate ledger is there on the name of Mohan. So when you give him money, so from his account that is debited, and and to company account it is credited. So you can understand from cash accountant point of view also, and you can understand from banking point of view also. Now comes to real account. These account types are related to asset or property. They are further classified as tangible or intangible. Tangibles are the things which have physical existence and can be touched, like building, cash, stationery, inventory, etc. Intangible are the things which are not having physical existence and they cannot be touched. However, they can be measured in the form of money. For example, goodwill, patent, copyright, trademark. These all are the intellectual properties. So here the golden rule is, now this is the first account was personal account, second account is real account. So for real account, golden rule is debit what comes into the business. Debit what comes into the business and credit what goes out of the business. Confused? Don't worry. We'll take example. Furniture purchased by an entity in cash. So you are company. Suppose you are a company. You have purchased 10 chairs. So now what you have to do? Debit furniture account and credit cash account. Not clear? Now forget the furniture. Because what we are doing accountancy. We are studying accountancy and we are doing accounting. So accounting is the process of recording transactions in monetary form. So here purchase of furniture means spending of money. Here purchase of furniture means spending of money from your pocket. So if money is taken out from your pocket, it will be debited. So this is what here you have to think the money. What is the revolution? How money is floating, going or coming? If money is going, let furniture come, let machinery come, let building come. These items are coming, but I am not maintaining building register. If I am maintaining chair register, then 5 chairs were earlier and now 10 chairs. So 5 plus 10, 15 chairs. Because I am maintaining the furniture inventory. That is inventory is separate. Here it's accounting. So in accounting, we are concerned with the money. So the moment I purchased 10 chairs, some 10,000 rupees has gone. So if the amount has gone, that has to be debited now. So that is why debit what comes into the business. What comes? Real account. This is related to real account. Debit what comes into the business and credit what goes to the business. Double entry system. One place you have to credit, one place you have to debit. Hopefully there is no confusion. Now the nominal account. These account types are related to income or gains and expenses or losses. You have to shift your mind from one account to another account. You cannot keep your account mind at one place and thinking all three places. No. You have to shift your mind whenever you are thinking about one of these three accounts. So these account types are related to income or gains and expenses or losses. For example, rent account, commission related to account, salary account, wage account, conveyance account, etc. So what is the golden rule? Third golden rule is debit all expenses. Debit all expenses and losses of the business and credit the incomes and gains of the business. Very simple. So you have to debit all the expenses, because expenses are going, money is going, loss is going. So expenses and money has to be debited. Why it is looking so simple? Because here only we are talking about the money, we are not talking about any material. So money is going, it's very simple. Money is going means debit, and money is coming means credit. So nominal account is very much simple. So first you understand nominal account. First you understand nominal account and golden rule of nominal account. When money goes from the account, that is debited, and when money comes to the account credited, it is the company account. So company account is a nominal account from where if money is going, that account is debited. If money is coming, that account is credited. This is the first golden rule. Second is real account. Again, it's a repetition. Real account means purchase of some tangible or intangible items. So the second golden rule is debit what comes in. What comes in? Item. Once item is coming means money is going, and if money is going, debit will be there. So debit what comes and credit what goes. And first one is personal account. So in personal account, debit the receiver. Here the account is company, but the ledger is of the person to whom we have made the payment. The ledger belongs to not Reliance Industry. Ledger belongs to Mr. Mohan. So if some payment is goes, so Mohan is receiver. So debit the receiver and credit the giver. Again, you can keep in mind the bank passbook. You will understand it better. So this way, personal account, golden rule number 1. Real account, golden rule number 2. Nominal account, golden rule number 3. So these are the 3 golden rules which governs the whole accounting. There are some other accounts in the accounting as well. Cash account, income account, expense account, liability account, equities account, shareholders account. So these all 3 golden rules are once again enumerated here for your ready reference. What you have to do, this video at a glance you have to listen at least 3 times. This video at a fixed time, three times at a stretch you listen, at a stretch 3 times. Full concentration. You will never forget 3 basic rules of golden rules of the accountancy. And if you don't concentrate, one thing is sure, you will never understand these 3 rules of accountancy. So it's up to you. If you want to understand, please concentrate and have at least 3 glance. Things are very easy if you take it little bit serious. Things are very serious if you take it very easy. So it's up to you. So in this way, golden rules of accountancy is over. Now we'll meet in next classes. Till then, keep on revising.